6:30 and time for the Murray City Municipal Council meeting for September 2nd, 2025. And I wanted to welcome everyone. Council members are here with the exception of Paul Pickett, who has been excused. We also have the mayor, Brooke, and Mark. I'm so used to GL being there. Mark, I'm sorry. And also our council director, Jennifer. So we'll get started. For the opening ceremonies, I've called you all to order. So now we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance, and I've asked Colby Alverson to lead us. Colby, thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Colby. All right, we have no scheduled minutes to approve. We are now at citizen comments, and comments will be limited to 3 minutes. Step to the microphone, state your name and city of residence, and fill out the required form. Now is the time. We also have one public hearing, and so we'll have some time for the audience to speak on that. But right now we're doing citizen comments. Okay, seeing none, we will go on to special recognition. Our special recognition tonight is to consider a joint resolution of the Mayor and Municipal Council of Murray City, Utah, declaring September 9th, 2025 through September 12th, 2025 as Public Power Week. Greg Bellon is presenting. But first, I'm thinking we should have the council approve the ordinance. Right? Let's, okay, I mean the joint resolution. So we already have the joint resolution. And I think we need to have that approved. So I will appreciate a motion.
Point of order, do we want to read the resolution?
Okay, good idea.
Would you like me to read it?
Isn't the mayor going to read that? No?
No.
Oh,
And you think Greg's reading it?
oh,
Greg,
Greg.
would you read the resolution, and then we will consider it. Thank you.
do you need a copy?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have a copy of it. There it is. Council, Mayor, thanks for letting us be with you tonight. So, joint resolution of the Mayor and Municipal Council of Murray City, Utah, declaring September 9th to the 12th, 2025 Public Power Week. Whereas Murray's citizens in 1913 voted and approved the formation of the community's own municipal electric utility. Thank you. And whereas the citizens of Murray have owned and operated an independent electric utility, Murray City Power, for 112 years, providing our community with safe, reliable, and reasonably priced electricity. And whereas Murray City Power is one of over 2,000 consumer-owned electric utilities that comprise the American Public Power Association, APPA, an organization that annually promotes Public Power Week. Now, therefore, we, the Mayor and Murray City Municipal Council, do hereby declare September 9th to the 12th Public Power Week. Be it therefore resolved that we hereby encourage the citizens of Murray to participate in the Public Power Celebration event on Thursday, the 11th day of September, to honor 112 successful years of public power in Murray. And be it further resolved that our community acknowledges that the success of Murray City Power has been achieved through the combined and cooperative efforts of our employees, citizens, fellow city departments, elected officials, and industry partners, including the Utah Associated Municipal Power Systems, UAMPS, the Intermountain Power Agency, IPA, and the American Public Power Association, APPA.
Very good.
There
Thank
is
you.
our joint resolution for you. Thank you.
Thank you for reading that. I really appreciate it. Okay, now I will send it to the council for consideration and hopefully a motion.
I make a motion to approve the joint resolution of the Mayor and Municipal Council of Murray City, Utah, declaring September 9th, 2025 through September 12th, 2025 as Public Power Week.
Do
I
we have-
second it.
Oh, very good. We have a motion and a second. Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Hawk?
Aye.
Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Mr. Goodman?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye. Thank you, Brooke. All right. Greg, would you like to speak to this?
Yes.
Thank you.
So if you think about back in, what they say, a long time ago, someone had the foresight to establish a power department here in Murray. And if you think over the years what's evolved into and what it represents now, it's the only municipal power company in Utah County, in Salt Lake County,
Salt Lake.
right? And so I think that speaks volumes. So I'm proud to work here. I love our employees. I mean, our employees are the best. You can't find better employees, I think, in our department in this city. I enjoy Murray City as a whole, and we're grateful to be a part of Murray City. So, and Matt and I, in the last few years, have really tried to, encourage. We want people to be happy at their jobs, and we want them to treat people as they want to be treated, and that's our mantra as we go forward. And but I think our power department shines, and so I think we have as a jewel, right, in all that we have, and all of our areas that we have. Murray's different than most every city out there. So we're grateful as a power department to represent, and just want to put out September 11th at the big pavilion in the park. Come join us from 4 to 6:30 p.m. for a public power celebration. You can come have a good hot dog with us, and just there's giveaways, there's different things. Just come and enjoy an evening and stay as long as you want, and just come celebrate public power with us. So I love this, again, I love the support of the council, the mayor, and the city support that we get from all the departments, and it's felt and very much appreciated, so thank you.
Thank you, Greg. I know we're so lucky in Murray to have our own public power. It's amazing. And what is it? Is it still 99.9%?
You bet.
Those squirrels haven't brought it down at all. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Council. Do you have any other comments to make? Nope, we just think you're wonderful, and we really appreciate all the work that goes into Murray having its own power. So that's pretty awesome. Okay. We don't have a consent agenda. We're now at the public hearings part. And so our first public hearing, our one and only, is to consider an ordinance amending Section 15.20.150E and Section 15.22.0050 of the Murray Municipal Code relating to transformer fees for upgraded service and project improvement allowances provided by the city. Greg?
it's a power night, it looks like. Let's go through this. I have a PowerPoint that we had ready for last year or not last week. So we're amending, like I said, section 15.20.150E and section 15.22.050. And so what that is we're just, we're trying to simplify when someone comes and asks for an upgrade to their service. What happens is, say they have a 100 amp service, they want to go to 200 amps. What that does is that puts a bigger draw on our system, and also and it takes capacity out of our transformer. So our planners will look at it, our system will look at our system, and depending on if the transformer is close to being overloaded or if it's overloaded at that point, we need to replace that transformer. So what we're doing is we're asking to have a new fee it's a fixed fee for upgrades to up to 200 amp services. And what would that be is $435 for an overhead connection and $600 for an underground connection. And we believe that's fair and equitable. As it is now, depending on how it works, so one person upgrading their service might put that transformer to where it needs to be replaced, and they would bear the cost of the replacing of that transformer. And what we're doing is asking to kind of help everybody pay for that upgrade that's on that transformer, whether it's now or whether it's in the future. Just to give you an idea, if someone's on a 15 kVA overhead transformer and has to go to a 25, a new transformer is $2,240. And so what we're asking is each person to help pay that's upgrading their service to pay, well, probably won't cover the costs depending on how many people are hooked to that transformer, but I think it's a fair fee. It models another utility down south that has the exact same fee, and it's working well for them. And I was talking with another director, and he says, oh wow, let me know how that goes. So we might institute that in our city, because their system is kind of convoluted in how they have to divvy all that up. So we're going for simplification, fairness, and I think as we talked last, I think someone asked, well, what happens if I upgrade and I leave? Does the next person benefit from that? They sure do, but that's okay. I mean, that's just how things go. But it's just something that we've looked at. Our planners have done a lot of work on this. They're excited to get this into the 365 software, so it will help with the permitting process. Right now, we're processing a lot of these upgrades, and it's taking quite a bit of time. Getting this fee structure into that software will help the permitting process and probably reduce the time they're spending on these in half. So, and then if you're on an underground system, and if you're on a 25 kVA pad mount, you have to go to a 50 kVA pad mount, $4,600. So I mean, we're talking electricity is expensive. Our parts are expensive. Transformers are expensive. Everything we do is expensive. But we looked at this and really think this is a fair fee. And then for the 15.22.050, we just were updating and cleaning up some of our code we talked about last week. So anyway. Our recommendation is accepting the ordinance amending both those sections of the Murray City Municipal Code. So,
All right, thank you.
any questions?
I have a few questions.
Okay.
So you said it's $2,200 just to do a transformer, right? So that would require just over 5 people to pay off the cost. What happens if only one person upgrades? Are we just bearing the cost as a city
Correct.
on that upgrade?
Yes.
How often do we have a situation where we have 5 people ask for an upgrade on a transformer?
We're seeing upgrades like we've never seen before. Like I said, I don't know what's driving it. I don't know if someone's out knocking doors hoping to and selling. I don't know what's driving this, but we are seeing just I can't even tell you the increase. But yes, I mean, it just depends. I mean, we have one transformer that's got 20 people on it. I'm not sure how that happened, but we have a 100 kVA transformer that's got 20-plus people connected to it.
Because I guess my concern is, are we going to see a run on transformers that's going to increase our cost and mess with when we're doing our schedule for transformers? So 20 years down the road, we're replacing a bunch of transformers because everybody has upgraded right now under this. Like, how is it going to affect our scheduling for new transformers?
We always try to keep a certain amount of transformers on hand to deal with this type of thing. So we have an inventory, and we try to keep it at a certain level. When we go below level, that reorders for us. But yeah, I mean, it's going to affect, it could affect us going forward a little bit. You might have 3 people upgrade, and maybe the transformer was big enough to handle all 3 upgrades, and we don't do an upgrade. I mean, it's just depends on how old it is when houses were hooked up. You know, if they're 30-year-old homes and they have 100 amp services, or there's 75 amp services still out there. You know, and if the transformer, you try to get the transformers loaded, they work best at 100% when they're full load. Full load, that's when they work the best. When you start going overload, you can go up to a certain percent and still kind of work them okay, but they start to overheat, they start to degrade, and it takes the life out of them. We try to do the very best we can to get the right transformer size when we in initial hookups in the developments, right? But we can't really control after that TVs, stuff that gets added in the homes. Although things are getting, a little, LED lights, that kind of things are coming in. So it's kind of a give and take a little bit on what that entails. But I don't see it impacting us anymore. I mean, we'll deal with that. So, but yeah, prices just keep going up. So, especially in the last little while, and they're still out of, over a year on some transformers that we're talking about. So, yeah, we have to plan. Our planners do a really good job of predicting and going to the future and what we need. So, and our warehouse does a really good job of inventory, and so they're doing good. Does that answer your question, I hope, in a roundabout way?
Okay. This is a public hearing, and as a result, I will open it now for the public to make comments. Same rules apply as citizen comments. You be limited to 3 minutes. Step to the microphone, state your name and city of residence, and fill out the required forms. So, do we have any public comments? Okay, seeing none, I will close the public hearing and send it to the council for comments. A motion.
So we're mainly seeing this is because of EVs and RVs and things like that?
Anything that they want.
Greg, will you come to the?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it could be someone wants an EV. That could be driving some of this. Someone decides they want a hot tub. One person just was selling.
That's right. That's what you were saying in the
One
community,
person,
about hot tubs.
some
Okay.
person was selling their home, and they could not sell it to the new individual until they upgraded the service, because their insurance of the new people said that they would not insure the home with the existing service, which to me, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I saw that firsthand.
Okay.
So.
Okay, there are no further questions, then I would appreciate a motion.
I move to approve the ordinance amending section 15.20.150 parentheses E and section 15.22.050 of the Murray City Municipal Code relating to transformer fees for upgrading service and project improvement allowance provided by the city.
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Is there discussion on the motion? Seeing none. Brooke, would you call the roll?
Mr. Hawk?
Aye.
Ms. Cotter?
Aye.
Mr. Goodman?
Aye.
Ms. Turner?
Aye. Okay, motion passes unanimously. Since we
you.
have no business items, we will go to the mayor's report and questions from the council.
I told someone we will definitely be out of here by 7. I have 20 minutes presentation. I can't believe it, but anyway, we'll be out by 7. So last week, a few of you were there. We had the privilege of accepting a beautiful quilt. Pam, you were there. Love Murray quilt made by what they call the Thursday Quilters. And it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's hanging, where did we say we're hanging it? We're hanging it in the theater right now. And then, anyway, you'll see it there, but it's
And then it will
beautiful.
go over to the.
And it'll go over
museum.
to the rec center, senior rec center. Thanks, Pam. And also, they donate quilts to our police officers, just for, and to the firefighters, so our first responders, for residents in times of crisis. And it's just kind of a cool thing that these people do, these Thursday quilters. And we just want to thank them for their service and for their willingness to do this. It's something they do from their heart. And I've talked to Joey and Craig, and it really does help these victims and these people that have gone through a lot to have a quilt made by them. And so it's been something that they've been doing, and it's just an amazing thing, and we just wanted to publicly thank them. We went over and had a presentation last week, but we just wanted to thank them here. Also, the TTAP program, which is for 2026 Transportation Alternatives Program, we were awarded a $116,000 grant that will support a pedestrian crossing improvements on Fire Clay Avenue at Tracks. And this is for safety and accessibility for those using public transit. Just important to keep us connected and walkable area and make it safe. So that has happened, or we've received. And other than that, there's a lot of things going on with the theater. I'll update you in a couple of weeks what's going on, but it's good. Everything seems to be happening. I don't want to say a lot because they seem to jinx it if I say too much. So anyway, a lot of projects going on, and Russ's building is coming along, Public Works, and that's a massive undertaking.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I think we're going to have a new mechanic shop. I mean, like, it's going to be so cool because that thing has been tilting for a while, going back and forth. So we're excited to get that. But anyway, those are some of the things that we're doing right now. Any questions?
I don't have a question, but I love when Friday, when we were with at the senior rec center, they said one of them used the blankets for delivering a baby.
Yeah.
I thought that was really
Pretty impressive,
cool.
huh?
It was really neat.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us be there.
Yeah, thank you for being there.
Any other questions or comments? All right. Thank you, Mayor, and we are adjourned.
Hey, don't be saying I can't.